Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the desert. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
44. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even.
A dive there, and he's lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Throwing now from the gun. Forced to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big-time play for Vegas. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Raiders are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion, it's Waddle. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Start on the ground, and a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
30-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Chewing that on 1st down. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Cover 2. Solo left Zion. 20 TX.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Tua gonna throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Tight end on the move left. A run on 1st and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Gordon. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Horton. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big-time play for Vegas. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is left side and caught by Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Running out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9. 2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to the full.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's good for Dolphins. 1st down. It's a gain of 32. And the Dolphins 1st down.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Again, it's Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Go ahead.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Pushed out to his left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This one from 49.
A 49-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are finally on the move. It's 17-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Tua. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So they'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
For a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Raiders extend to a 24-3 lead.
Dolphins 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
All right, come on.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got it! Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
Dolphins 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, shot.
Tua, give it to Achan. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Once again, it's Achan. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big Tonka Hemingway in there for the tackle.
Brings up third and 2.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
A 49-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas. The point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
Dolphins 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's good.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Tua now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They're going to go. It's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Tua to throw again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here we go on fourth down with Tua. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, come. Hey, we're going to do some center. 19, Lion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They throw right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Now give on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 14-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The tackle made by Brooks. A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Aiken. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st down, it's Scannable. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Miami.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
That one out wide to Achane. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give, he'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Go! Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.